to Sunny.
We're live. We're trying to get in here. We're trying to get in the screen. Okay. I'm
Tequila Sunrise. And the rents are here.
and the rest. The parents are here. Hi guys.
Got paw rents.
It's AJ Baba Badger. We've got, which is weird. It's like reverse. Sunny is to my left. There's to my right. And it looks like now I'm just only front and center.
Sunny to the left.
Hey.
Bree the biker. Hi, Bree.
Hello. It's that kind of a
Guys,
Saturday.
Yeah. We have a poker run today.
Should I scoot it down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do definitely need to get a wide angle lens one of these days if you're gonna
It's a
start
big
having.
screen,
Yeah.
but yeah, we've got half your face and
I mean, I got half my face here and half my face there, so that's one full face online.
we're kind of
That's
hot and
good.
sweaty, so we kind of stink a little bit today.
It was
Yes.
a lot of riding, a lot of hot weather, no rain, but it was blisteringly
So what
hot.
did we do today?
We did first inaugural, whatever the fuck they're gonna call it.
Inaugural.
Cape Coral poker run. So we put on a poker run today. We were super worried about it. We worked really, really hard on it. We got 113 people signed waivers. So that means 113 people played the game. That's pretty freaking good.
I came in last place and won worst hand.
Worst hand, good job.
118 points, I think it was.
Woo!
So it was. I think I was the most excited loser of the whole group.
Sometimes it pays to suck.
Yeah, I'm the king of-
And I think you drove the furthest.
Yep, from Tampa.
The only one from Tampa. I don't think anybody else came further south from me to counter that. Oh, here's somebody who wants to drive.
All right.
On my way.
So if you guys didn't see our videos, which we kept putting them out there, was we did
Hi, Kenneth.
how to organize a poker run.
Karen.
It's the first time doing one, so as we went along, we
Wanda.
did videos
What are
for
we
you
doing?
guys.
We're talking to you, Wanda.
Hi,
What are you doing?
Wanda.
Hi.
Yeah, you can see he was waving.
I'm also live on my Instagram channel on my cell phone. Hi, everybody. I know you can only see half my face because this is more about them than it is me. This is the Badgers. I met them at FLMM last year. Shout out to Blockhead for hosting that. It was a really good time and a good opportunity to meet some really cool people. And they had me down a couple months ago.
Cold as a witch's titty.
It was freaking gold.
And they don't have a big baggers. They've got a windscreen, a little tiny windscreen, and it was cold as fucking hell last November. It was
I got there, and the first thing I did was go grab hot chocolate.
I was trying to sell these shirts as thermal liners. Like, you need an additional layer? Here's a Stnt Lot shirt. Because I didn't even think about putting long sleeves, beanies, or sweatshirts.
Yeah.
Me and my business partner, Stnt Up Industry, were looking at each other like, man, we would have made a killing today if we actually had long sleeve shirts and stuff available.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello.
So I don't know how long a live we're going to have tonight because we are just wore out. Yeah, tired.
We got there at like 8.
Yep. So we had to leave the house at 7.
8 something.
The whole crew rolled out, got everything set up. Everything went smoothly. So we had that. That was great. No wrecks, no injuries, no nothing. That was all great. Everybody showed up that was supposed to show up. All of our vendors were like super happy with it. So another great piece.
Good ride.
It was a good ride. Everything just turned out really, really good.
We're both for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of what could have been better, there wasn't really a whole lot wrong. I mean, definitely the timing of the year was probably a little less optimal because of the virus closing a lot of the stuff down. I gotta remember I'm on camera, 2 different cameras here. I can't lean back. Hi, everybody. Everybody on Instagram land. Sorry, no stunts. But in terms of things to keep in mind for the next one,
I know this don't want to stay in my head.
come on, let's see that. I'll film it for sure. It'll go viral. It's biker sweat, and they sweat through your pants pretty quickly.
Where are we going, Joe? Where are we going?
Putting your Pokemon card inside any of your pants pockets, instant bad idea. And having them on full 8.5 by 11 printouts, also a very bad idea. Keeping them compact to like an index card and something that's a little more water resistant, so that way they're not as vulnerable to being ruined.
Well, so if you did it correctly, like I did, you took the piece of paper and folded it up into an index card size. There you go, see?
And I put it in my jacket because I realized how much my pants were getting wet from me just sitting around in today's 90-degree weather and 99% humidity.
Wanda says come to Texas.
Okay.
I'm sure we will be.
Love to.
Listening to y'all and LSU football. Oh, we're so much better than LSU. So much better. Wanda, yay. Cleveland, Tennessee. What's up? Karen, delighted for you. We did work hard. I will say that. Mama Badger worked her tail off. She has no tail left. She's a tailless badger.
And he put up with me.
So
Granny Ma Badger put up with me.
Yeah, there was a lot of putting up with you today from her end. She really wanted to make sure that she was able to complete this, considering how much work she put into trying drumming up participants. She told me that she sent well over 400 emails, Facebook invites, messages, and
us?
The Granny Ma Badger did.
400?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we probably sent out 4,000.
4,000. I think she meant like 4,000 to 5,000.
Maybe she was we had a good turnout. 113 people handed in their
Well, I was
results,
hoping for
right?
60 to 65. I was like, I think that'd be cool for a first time event.
And that's 113 people that played. We also had vendors, 2 or 3 people per tent there. So, I mean, probably all in all time, we had
At
maybe
the
150
end,
people.
we had people show up at the end.
Right.
And there was 2 sessions of vendors, too. So there was a morning one for the start of it, and then one for the afternoon with a completely different group of vendors there. So that was interesting.
Yeah. So the businesses all were happy. The riders all seemed to be really happy. I've gotten messages, and they were like, thanks, you did a really great job.
Yeah.
So that all was fantastic, and yeah.
So we recorded it all. So we can put a final episode. I think it's episode 7 together, so you guys can see the final.
You can see the actual poker run.
Yeah.
I recorded a lot of it. I recorded all the bikes leaving, and us. We ran the poker run, so I recorded between the stops.
Mm-hmm.
So did Joe.
Yeah, I got some really nice time lapses, except for one leg of the whole thing. I had a little incident with Chinese food that I had last night that kind of delayed my ability to set up my GoPro on my tank. And shout out to Swivel Mount. Check them out for any kind of magnetic mounts you guys need for your GoPros. It handled perfectly. Even handled some high-speed maneuvers on the trip down here yesterday. Didn't even budge. Check them out on Instagram. They're wonderful people. I went to college with the guy. He'll make sure that everything is set up for exactly what you need. So just reach out to him at Swivel Mount on Instagram.
Cool. I debuted the V-Rod today, so it was like the most famous thing there. Everybody's like, "Is that the V-Rod? Is that the V-Rod?"
I mean,
so
what you did was fantastic. So you can't really blame people for wanting to see that. You did a very good job of teasing that on your YouTube channel, say, "Oh, you gotta come out and see what it looks like."
So that was cool. Everybody liked that. It was a great day of riding. So we had a couple of our friends come up and borrowed silver. So there was 4 of us that left the house here today. Then we met up with Grandma and Grandpa Badger and Kat and her husband, John.
Yep.
Okay.
So Kat jumped on the back with me. for a little while until her husband got there. He could ride with us. Yeah.
So it was a great day. All in all, it was a great ride too. We have an hour there, so we had an hour ride there, rode the entire thing, and then an hour ride back. So, and we missed the rain. We literally came in and it was like pouring just past where we were stopping. So
we made it before the rain actually showed up, and then it actually never started raining.
My biggest worry was rain, and then my second one was just getting people there. So
yeah, so get this, last like Monday, Tuesday, the forecast for Saturday was a big tropical depression, and it was going to basically pour all day.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, oh no. And then as the week came along, last night we looked and we're like, oh, well, it's going to sprinkle in the morning, and then everything's going to be inland, and it'll be great. And we got a little sprinkle today at the event. I mean, barely.
It's
like 2 minutes.
It was great because it was like black cloud that came over because it was hot.
Cooled everything down.
And then we got no more rain, so that turned out really good. We got lucky there.
This was also my first poker run, and it was really nice to experience that.
The tequila.
I want to go say, Wanda, if it's on your bucket list, girl, make it happen. She said she wants to ride.
Joe's sound is breaking up pretty bad.
On what?
Instagram or on here? We don't know. We know nothing. Sinister Clutch.
Thank you, Karen.
Hey, approaching that 1K. So you brought it up, so I've got to say something. It is.
What is it?
I think it's 22 or 23 away.
That's October 1st. That's our goal.
22. We're 22 away from hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark that our goal was by the end of this month. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you have subscribed, please beg your family to subscribe. However we got to do it to get these 22, and then you'll not hear me beg anymore.
YouTube.com/Badgers.
That would be a huge help. All of our Facebook people, if you are not already on our YouTube, that would be a big help for us.
And then find Joe. Wait. I was going to put Joe's Insta so you guys can follow him on Instagram.
Weather's good here in Louisiana.
Oh,
It's right there.
it's like right there. So
This is why I got these glasses, because it is great self-advertising.
Lisa's is learning to ride on her bucket list too. Do it, girl.
Do it. You'll never want to go back to riding the car. You'll love it. Just be careful. That's the only thing. It's just.
How many times did you put that on there? Oh, I guess it goes to all. I guess it goes to each one.
Yeah.
I'm like, hang on, you typed that 3 times? What the frick? What else happened this week? What'd you guys do today? Anybody go riding? Anybody do anything fun and exciting? Anybody else do a poker run?
Yeah, there were other poker runs in the area apparently that were going on. Anybody else go on those? How about Instagram? Instagram, you got any questions for us? I can't tell how many people are actually watching.
You know, you can turn your brightness up on your phone.
Oh, that is cool.
Every time he keeps handing me his phone, and he's like, "Take a look at this picture," and it's on dark mode. I'm like, I can't see the picture. Turn it up.
Get it that bright in order to see stuff.
You're the one saying you can't see it. So yeah, Joe came in from Tampa to stay the night last night. I'll stay again tonight. Are you staying again Sunday night, or are you headed home? So.
Sinister just got back from Ozark Mountains last weekend.
Ooh, that's definitely one of my things to do.
We're from that area, and it's great riding. The weather's probably pretty good about now too. About mid-October, it starts to really like nosedive cold. At least that's what we found when we were in Missouri. That's a little further south, so maybe a little later. But yeah, probably a beautiful ride. Did you have a good time, Sinister?
Were you out with Dan with HD Riders? HD Ozarks Riders. Right, Dan?
You've made up 3 different YouTube accounts just trying to say the one guy's YouTube account.
Bike Fest State in Harrison, Arkansas. Awesome.
Oh, cool.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. I wish. That would be awesome.
No, you don't. You're at a poker run. You couldn't have been there. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he met riding in the Ozarks and Ozarks HD riders.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah,
See, it was
both
like
awesome
all.
guys. Fantastic. Yeah,
We watched-
I saw a video with you.
We watched the video. So that was
Fantastic.
cool. Cool collab with you guys all. Like
So, the other thing I will say that turned out with this poker run so good was the prize list.
Oh yeah.
So we had prizes that were worth probably $500-600 for first, second, third, and then we did have
For our last place,
we had worst hand winner is next to us. But I mean that was a nice little basket you got too. It was a knife and
what are those? A tumbler mug.
one of the stainless ones.
Stainless ones. But that brand also makes a handle mechanism that has lights on it. So it's really good for going camping, which is something that I try to do a couple of times a year with a couple of friends. I'll be able to bring that and then this little handle thing that's got 2 different types of lights. So they'll be able to see me and I can see where the hell I'm going in the middle of the night. As I'm making my way over to the campfire with as much booze in that thing that I can.
yeah, that was good.
And then there was a little flashlight and a headlamp.
Yeah, a little flashlight. So I can see in the dark and drink, so that's
Right.
perfect. And then I could fight off bears if I needed to with that tiny knife.
We're gonna tape him to his bike. Add extra lighting.
I already have that.
We
I've
need
seen my
more.
bike at
We
night
need
yet.
more.
We've only been riding in the day. You haven't seen my bike at night yet. I do
Okay.
have extra bikes.
All right.
Why do you act like I'm lying? I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. Spinworks, shout out to Spinworks. They're the ones that hooked me up with my LED lighting on my motorcycle, so it's one of a kind.
Awesome.
You guys still don't believe
So
me.
if you guys haven't been over to our YouTube channel because we didn't put it on Facebook, our YouTube channel to see the V-Rod reveal, I did that video yesterday. If you want to see what it turned out like,
It's an awesome video. You guys are gonna have fun with that one. He went a little extra on this one, and it turned out awesome.
We did a little bit more production.
Let's put it
I
this way.
swore I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you did.
I'm just gonna record and upload, no editing, one shot, one take.
I do minor editing. Like I'll cut a word out, or something like that. But yeah, I don't get like, fancy.
And he was
Fancy. Right. Don't get used to that crowd audience. I only. Oh crap.
Amber alert! Amber alert!
Orange County.
Isn't Orange County like super far north of
We
us?
should probably let something off. I don't hear this.
Oh look, it's
Silence.
already turned off.
They get more attention than more people I know.
We're broadcasting worldwide, so even Karen and Ireland will be able to help find the girl.
What else happened this week that we need to share before we go to bed?
We've been working on this poker run, guys, and it's taken up a lot of our time.
Stay tuned for October. October is going to be.
Your face, you went, stay tuned for October.
Stay tuned for
We're
October.
ready.
There's going to be lots of social media stuff going on, lots of changes, lots of great changes. Now that we've got through the poker run, we can take a breath and we can focus on that. So that is
And
our
focus
plan.
on you guys.
We're focusing on you. Don't you feel special?
Hopefully one of these times next month you'll be able to come up to a couple of my bike nights up
Yes.
in Tampa.
Yes.
I have an
Do
extra.
more stuff like
We
that.
don't have
You did this. We just park you in the back. That's all.
That
Really
sounds
parking?
like mine bike now. Oh, that must be your mom. It's still louder than yours.
I don't know.
When I flew by Angie and she's like, "You hurt my ears."
There was one time, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Did you have your earplugs in?
No.
Wow, that's
Motorcycle
why.
Mama, what's up,
Hi.
Mama? On a
Did you put
motorcycle.
your YouTube channel on the?
Yeah, guys, if you guys have
Sinister Clutch needs to
YouTube
do that.
channels like Sinister Clutch and Motorcycle Mama, make sure you put links in the chat so people can go subscribe to your channel.
Once these go live, we get a
Only-
ton more people that view these videos. So make sure it's in the comments and they can read through the comments and see everybody's info.
And then you can also join supportbikers.com. You can post up there as a YouTuber, so you can get some extra traffic that way.
Good job plugging it, Joe.
I'm the king of plugs. There you go.
It's funny that they can't even see him on his live stream.
Yeah.
That should
They're
really
like
be focused on you.
Not me. They've seen my ugly mug more than.
Can you tell I was riding today? I've had a full-on Badger look tonight. I think the light kind of enhances it.
Yeah. Like, look how white I am.
Versatile.
I'm like 4 shades suit coat. Look at that difference. I am ultra white. That's one of the side effects of having a sport bike is you gotta wear one of the sport bike jackets. You
Yeah, they
can't
was
ride
sweating
without
his
gear.
nuts off. Oh my gosh, I was looking at I was miserable watching you and all that.
Another shameless plug, shout out to Ruroc Helmets. They do make an awesome ventilated Atlas 2 helmet.
How many times did
Not
you
as ventilated as mine. My helmet's more ventilated.
I was perfectly cool. 20 minutes to get ready to get on my bike. Yeah, whatever.
All true stories.
Yep.
Just
Keep
saying.
going.
I'm finally cool. What's up, buddy? Anybody got any questions over there on Instagram land? I know this isn't my normal stuff that I post up, but it's something that I want to say. Shooting the breeze, having some fun.
That's it.
I think we're all
I think I'm
right.
so exhausted I can't even think of stuff to talk about.
I'm doing
That's
all
how
I
bad it
can to
is.
smile.
Smile away, boys. Smile away.
So that being said, next week's will be much better. Like I said, we're going to focus on social media the whole month of October. That is our entire plan. So you should see some really cool stuff coming out. Well, I mean, we're old, so semi-cool stuff. What we think's cool, that our kids would be like, "You're lame."
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as
Anyway.
long as you come out to one of my bike nights, it'll definitely be cool.
It'll be different.
It'll be a good time. I have an extra bedroom, so don't worry about it.
Yay.
All right. So, you guys look
We
tired.
do.
I will be the first to admit that I am wore slick out.
It was
We
kind of
didn't-
great. This
We
weekend
didn't
happened.
sleep much last night.
I have plans for-
Dirty, so
Especially Mama Badger. I mean, she slept less than I did, but worried about, are people going to show up?
Yeah.
You just never know. And you want it to be a huge success. You pour your heart and soul into something. So we didn't sleep. We're going to sleep tonight, though. Yes. Even if we have to, drug ourselves, we're going to sleep tonight.
All right, let's go.
So we
I'm
will
down.
not keep you guys any longer bore you. We will see you guys next week.
next week, yeah.
And have a great night.
Bye, guys.
Thanks so much for tuning in.
Good night. Good
Bye,
night.
everybody.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Say goodbye on Instagram.
Well, they say it's the shape.
Yeah.
Good night, guys.